My friend Alex Wen, known as Soulrevausra on Instagram, we have temporarily traded a couple of knives with each other, and I am receiving four knives in this box. Each one is gonna get their own video, probably two videos each. Uh, but I'm gonna reveal them one at a time. So, without further ado, please check out the coffee in the description of the video. A little bit goes a long way. If everyone's back, and it all comes out of pocket otherwise. Someone DM'd me and saying, "Hey, can you review like the Bushings Talisong Z?" And I'm like, I mean, not unless you send me one, because it comes out of pocket. All right, so okay. All right, I know which one I'm gonna do first. The first one I'm gonna do is a knife that I have been wanting to try forever. This is the Remshi Kuno. Ooh, the Remshi Kuno, which there are still pre-orders for, is a trainer, all titanium Balisong. Shit. Unfortunately, the person who made this Anno and I had a disagreement this morning that I find that what he did was very disappointing. But this is a titanium Chanwich design. It's a bit of play there. Let me see if I can tighten that up first. Let's see. Remshi is a maker who, interesting. I guess some people don't know. A lot of times, people when you say Kuno, they'll be like, "You mean the Konoishi?" No, I mean the Kuno. T10 pivots. These sort of interesting pivots over here that come to this point. And an Anno that is interesting. Again, I'm not really going to endorse who it is. Wow, this is super weird and unique. It fans kind of neutrally, it fans handle bias. It's very long, but also very light. Okay, I had the. I'm just gonna put the weight down there. 3.25? No way. 3.25? Holy shit, that's light. 3.25? 3.25. Okay, so what's interesting that I'm experiencing right now is the distance between the weights and the pivots are so far away. This is a really long. Here's the, like, holy shit. This is a turbid, which is not a knife that's super well known, but like, holy shit. Look how fucking long this Balisong is. Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, so this is super weird. It's gonna take some time to get used to. Oh man. Oh man. Whoopsies. So right now this is available for pre-order, machined by Machine Wise, for $500. And a lot of people go, "Whoa, $500? That's a lot of money for a trainer." And you know what? They're not wrong. But I talked to Remshi, and it's quite as low as he can go. I do not blame makers. The price is the price for a reason, and it's being made in America by a well-known, respected maker. That said, though, I am a little shocked by these tolerances being uncharacteristically loose for machine-wise. Yeah, like and these end pivots, Yeah, this is a little looser than I expected. I'm not sure why. I don't think there's a custom pivot here. Now, the Kuno is also named the Kuno because it's shaped somewhat like a kunai, but it is just a flat slab, which I know some people have had critique over. But the flipping experience, it's really hard to describe. Oh, wow, actually, there's some jeweling on like one side of the blade, which I guess you can use as a bite indicator. It's Hold on. I normally really hate getting up for this, but like, let me just crack it. length comparison. Here's the Kraken. The gold standard of Balisongs. Look how much longer it is than the Kraken. The handles are significantly longer, but let alone the blade. Ouch. That was the bite side. Thankfully, that is not a sharp knife. Here is the Carlo, a knife that is known to be very long. This is even longer. This is the longest Balisong I've handled that is not like... This is the longest standard size Balisong that you hold with like one hand. Like I got a really, really long one that you can see on my YouTube. That is like you could hold with two hands. And that's like a traditional Filipino Balisong. This is the longest modern Balisong that I've seen. It is... It feels weird. It's very unique. But I had a hard time justifying buying before trying. Especially for the price point that it's at. You know, if it was like 300, yeah, I could swing for it. But it is channel. Or sorry, it is Chanwich. It's all titanium. And it is machined by Machinewise in America. Hold on, let's see if we can do a Z-choker. What the fuck is this knife? This knife is funky fresh. This is honestly one of the weirdest Balisongs that I've ever flipped. And I want to like this. I really do. I'm having a hard time getting used to this currently. Different is not bad. I know, like, I have... Some people say that the Goose is bad. The Goose is peculiar. And it is objectively not the most consistent flipper because of its weight distribution. This has a very even weight distribution. It is just bizarrely long. And I'm having such a hard time adjusting to this. What the I can't Z-choker this. Like, there we go. Holy shit, that took so many tries. It fans nicely, I guess. It twirls nicely. There's no jimping. Yeah, no jimping. But let's try and ladder this. Like, because of how long this is, it doesn't actually have a hard time laddering. And because of how... I say Chanwich. Honestly, it's more of a sandwich with just no spacer. This is technically Chanwich, but there's no channel, so it feels like it feels like a sandwich Balisong with no spacer. And I guess that's Chanwich, but yeah, it flips like a sandwich Balisong in that like you have grip throughout the entire length of this. Interesting. There's also grip throughout the entire faces. You know. Two all the way through cutouts. Oh man, yeah. Flipping this is just that you expect the center of gravity to be somewhere that it's not. So yeah, it's definitely handle bias. Now I understand, like, Camaro EE on Blade Bias has said something along the lines of like the Squiddy syndrome with the Kuno and how you flip this. It is so foreign feeling. I thought it was an exaggeration. For one, the base Squiddy is kind of not great. But flipping a plastic Balisong and then going to a heavier Balisong, like, I haven't had too much difficulty with that. This is so alien. And it's... Oh, I haven't even tried to do a regular ass chaplain. Yeah, chaplains are nice. No issue with chaps. Rollovers, it's just, I think the weirdest thing about it is that the center of gravity is so far away from where I think it is. My brain expects it to be somewhere. And it's just so far away. And I'm not even sure where. Because normally, like, there's nothing weird. There are no weight hotspots except for, like, I guess maybe at the ends here and at the pivots. Everything else is super, super distributed with the weight. So within the handles and the blade, there's not like an extreme point of tip weight. Though that said, the blade does widen out here, so maybe that affects the weight here. But then how long this is diagnosing this is fucking weird. Again, not bad, just extremely foreign. And I've flipped a lot of Balisongs. You've seen me flip a lot of Balisongs on this channel, but it is so odd. I don't know if this is the prototype. I'll have to ask my friend. I'll have to ask Alex. Is this a prototype version, or is this the is this like equivalent to a finished product? What the fuck? This is so strange. Fuck. Shit. I do wish there was maybe a little bit more texture where you ladder. Weird. Just strange. I'm still trying to diagnose this. So, I like to think Remshi is my friend. Remshi is a very cool guy, very nice guy. But for the sake of objectivity and not letting my friendship cloud my opinions on things, I really hate to say this. I'm having a hard time seeing myself spend $500 on this. And again, not to say that the price is unfair. For the materials, for the machining at MachineWise, made in the U.S., blah blah blah, and the design, he says it's as low as he can go with it. I believe him. I surely do believe him. I'm having a hard time seeing myself now that I've tried this at least once. We'll see if my opinion changes over time. Can I see myself justifying dropping $500 on this? And I don't know. I'm having a hard time seeing that. Yes, you can do lots of really cool, fun anos with the entire length of the blade. I love unique, weird shit. It just feels... I don't know. Part of it's so light. It feels so... It's just so long and narrow, and I'm having such a hard time flipping this. It doesn't roll over, and I will say though, like a huge shout outs to Remshi making a Balisong that's so unconventional and still flips. Me having trouble with this flipping is not to say that this is a bad product. Not at all. It's just very different and is breaking a lot of molds. That said, though, can I see myself buying this? I don't know. I want to like this. I really do. I really do want to like this. I really want to like this. I'm sorry, Remshi. I want to like this. We'll see over time if this clicks with me. This is just the first impressions. We'll see if my impressions of this change the more I flip this. I definitely want to spend a hefty amount of time flipping this. Thank you again to Soulrevausra on Instagram for lending me this. And shout outs to Remshi. Remshi... Oh, this is a sound test. This actually seems kind of dry. You can follow Remshi on Instagram. I'll link his account, as well as I will link the pre-orders. The first time I saw to each their own. Everyone, of course, it's a very subjective hobby. There are some things that you can be objective about. Yeah, this is like bone dry for some reason. Also, shout outs again to Top Secret Oil for lending me, letting me try a free bottle of theirs. It's really, really good oil, I will say. It's gonna take some time to get used to this. Sorry, I'm flipping like behind the microphone. The microphone used to be over here. I am right-handed, and over there is my bathroom. So like, blocking the way to the bathroom is suboptimal. Shit. I don't know. I want to like this. I really do. Again, this is the first thing I opened, and I really wanted to try this. It looks gorgeous. Again, like... But this, the Remshi Kuno, is a Balisong that is trainer only, all titanium, Chanwich in quotes design. It's definitely more of a sandwich design. And you'd have a lot of fun with doing anodizations. But with its pre-order cost of $500, I'm having a hard time saying, yes, you gotta. Because right now, this is very peculiar. And it takes a lot of moxie to make a design that is off the beaten path. And I have a lot of respect for that. I really do. Well, I really hope that I start to come around on this Balisong over time. But yeah. This is the Remshi Kuno. Thank you to Alex for lending this to me. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe as I fix my pants. Yeah, check out the rest of my videos on my channel, and check out the coffee and my donation. A little bit goes a long way. And we have 3 more Balisongs, so stay tuned. Stay subscribed, and have a good one. Happy flipping, everyone. Thank you, Alex, and shout out to Remshi.